When the music teacher got a very loud reality check, the day the music teacher met a real rock star. It all started when my daughter, Maya, came home from her 6th grade orchestra rehearsal looking absolutely crushed. Her teacher, Mr. Henderson, had been drilling the class on the great composers. He told them, with total, unwavering authority, that it was impossible for anyone to play the Flight of the Bumblebee on a double bass. He called it a physical impossibility because the instrument was too bulky for that kind of speed. Now Maya, she's obsessed. She spends her weekends watching virtuosos on YouTube. She raised her hand and politely mentioned a world-renowned bassist who does exactly that. Mr. Henderson didn't just disagree. He laughed. He told her she was hallucinating and that little girls shouldn't make up stories to sound smart. Then, he gave her a week of detention for disrupting the lesson with falsehoods. I was fuming. I tried calling, but he brushed me off, saying he had 20 years of classical expertise over a YouTube video. Well, it just so happens that my brother, Maya's uncle, is a session musician in Nashville. He's toured with actual legends. 2 days later, during Maya's rehearsal, the door swung open. In walked my brother carrying his massive carbon fiber upright bass. Mr. Henderson looked confused until my brother introduced himself as a guest clinician. He didn't say a word to Henderson. He just sat down, looked at the kids, and said, "I heard someone here thinks the bass is too slow." Then, he ripped into it. The notes were a total blur. It was lightning. It was thunder. The kids were literally falling out of their seats. Henderson stood there, his face turning a shade of purple I didn't know existed. When my brother finished, the room was silent. He looked at Maya, winked, and said, "Always trust your ears, kiddo. Not just the guy with the baton." The principal, who'd been watching from the hallway, walked in right then. Maya's detention? Gone. Mr. Henderson? Let's just say he's suddenly very interested in continuing education workshops this summer. Maya walked out of that room 10 feet tall, and that was the best concert I've ever attended.